Okay, take a note of it. Data privacy, data integrity, and data security. Okay. Yes. We move on to data organization. Okay. So what is data organization? Arranging data for efficient retrieval. Okay. So retrieval is nothing but I am going to retrieve records from the database. I am going to fetch data from the database. Okay. So arranging data. So arranging data means there is no error in the data. There is no duplicate records in the data. So we can call it as arranging data for efficient retrieval. So indexed organization uses an index to keep track of where data is stored in a database. Yeah. Here we are using a primary key in a database. For an end user, they know about there is a primary key like account number. For a third party, I mean end user, they don't know what is primary key, but they don't know account number. Okay, so sorry, they know account number. They are putting just account number in our banking organization. It will get all the data related to that account number, and it will show the results as in a front end or in a web browser. Okay. Yeah, suppose in a college I'm going to view the result. I just to put the register number and date of birth in my HTML file. Then I am going to submit the page. So when I submitted the page, it will automatically go to the database and find. So this is suppose I am giving a register number. In this register number is available in a particular data. I mean in database. Suppose is available, it will automatically retrieve related to all records related to the register number and it show it in the browser. So this is the process using in database. So indexing is very much important, because without indexing we can't identify the particular record. So once you are using an index, so you should set the primary key on your table. Otherwise duplication will come, so we can't get the correct record in our data. Okay, so direct organization uses hashing algorithms to specify the exact storage location. Algorithms should be designed to limit collisions. Some systems use a combination of both indexed and direct organization. Okay, direct organization is they are maintaining some algorithms. Algorithm is nothing but procedures. So the way of procedure you are going to input in SQL, so it will automatically based on the procedure, it will the records will come based on the procedure. So we can call it as a direct organization algorithms. Okay. So okay, take a note of it. Data organization and direct organization. Okay, I move on to next slide. Okay, so there is a picture representation regarding data organization. First process, primary key, customer number of the record to be retrieved as entered. Okay, so yeah, we can take an example of banking. So in banking, there is a software called Finacle. Okay, in every banking organization, they are maintaining some softwares. This is a famous one. This is efficient and a famous software, Finacle accounting software. I mean banking software. Okay, so in this software, I'm going to put my account number. Okay, I just told my account number to the representative. They are putting my account number in a field. Okay, here primary key is nothing but a specific one. Okay, there is no duplication in this field. Okay, okay, this is the first process. The primary key value is looked up in the index to determine the appropriate record number. Okay, here customer number and record number, there are two columns are available: 101, 102, 103, 106. Okay, there are four records are available. Okay, so this is the second step. Okay, then third one is the record number is used to locate the record information. Actually, this is the table. In this table, there are so many records are available. Okay, the process is once I gave my account number, it will move on to table. Then in this table, so how many records are available? So where is the particular record? Here, 282 is one of the record. Okay, then final one, the appropriate record is retrieved and the information is displayed. Okay, yeah, same as your result in your college. Okay, so once you give your register number, the result page will come. So like that, your once you give your account number, so it will print all the details about your transactions. So based on date, which transaction you handled, either deposit or withdrawal or something. So what is the amount you are going to deposit, so what is the amount you are going to withdraw. So these things, all the information is available in your account number, it will be displayed on the screen. Okay, so this is the process. You just note down the steps only. Okay, you can put as an example, and you just put down the steps. First one, primary key. Second, the primary key value is looked up in the index. Then third one is the record number is used to locate the record information. Fourth one is the appropriate record is retrieved and the information is displayed. Okay, this is very much useful for our upcoming sessions. Okay, so we move on to next one. Okay, please zoom, sir. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, so I will tell the first step. You can note it down. First one is, yeah, you can take a note it. Step one, primary key in within brackets customer number. Primary key within brackets customer number. Primary key of the record to be retrieved is entered. Primary key of the record to be retrieved is entered. Okay. Yeah. Second, step two is the primary key value is looked up. The primary key value is looked up in the index to determine the appropriate record number. To determine the appropriate record number. Okay, so this is step two. Step three, the record number is used to locate the record information. The record number is used to locate the record information. Step four is the appropriate record is retrieved and the information is displayed. Okay, so everyone noted? Okay, good. Okay, move on to next slide. Okay, so yeah, next we move on to database classifications. Single user versus multi-user database systems. Okay, so single user database system, yeah, It is located on a single computer, designed to be accessed by only one user, widely used for personal applications and very small businesses. Okay. Uh, while small businesses, we are using only uh, single database. All the data are available in a single system only. There is no distribution. We are going to insert data in a particular system only. So we can call it as single user database system. Okay. So multi-user database system designed to be accessed by multiple users. Most business databases today. Yeah, okay. So yeah, in today, businesses are developed, and suppose the business is located in a particular head office. So there are so many branches for a particular business. So we have to know the transactions daily. So we are using multi-user database system. So once I access it, suppose what is my transaction. So what is my transaction to know? I'm going to just to search the front end tool using database system. So it will show all the records in your head office, and also in a particular branch. It will show all the records based on head office and also in branches. So we are using multi-user database system. So it will we can view all the data in head office and also in branches. But there is a restriction. I want to know. Suppose I am in head office. I want to know all the details about in all branches. So I am going to view all the data. But in a particular branch, suppose I am in a particular branch, I'm not viewing the data available in head office. So there is a security. So we have to restrict the securities in the data. So only in multi-user database system, we are going to access the data everywhere. Okay. Note this thing, database classifications. Okay, noted. Okay, fine. Okay, so next we move on to client server and the entire database systems. Okay, so client server database systems has both clients and at least one database server. So actually, this is the correct one. We are most organizations using this client server database systems only. So here backend is nothing but MySQL or SQL Server or PostgreSQL, MongoDB. So many databases are available. So initially, backend is nothing but SQL. I mean, backend is nothing but SQL. We are going to save the data in a database. So database is nothing but backend. Backend is nothing but uh, backend is nothing but server. Okay, so in this server only we update all those records, we insert all those records in this server only. So what is front end? So front end is nothing but we are going to design some template in HTML and create that HTML into Python or in PHP or in Java code. So we can call it as a front end tool. Okay, so with both of these things we are using as web application. So web application is nothing but in front end we are using HTML and any one language like Java, .NET, PHP, Python. So any language we can integrate with these HTML pages and we can call it as web application, and this thing we can call it as front end. So what is backend? Backend is nothing but a database. Backend is nothing but database. We store all the data through front end and it will store in the database. This is nothing but backend. Okay, so here front end client computers. The client computers typically utilize a graphical user interface to access the database located on the backend server. Okay, so yeah, today every banking organizations provide a username and a password to every customer. So just you log on your banking URL, for example www.iccibank.com, then you can go log in and you check your account balance, then what are the transactions you did on your account. So all those things you can see on your home. The reason is they are developing applications and integrated applications are put it in server. So we can just access all those things. Okay, so otherwise you have to do your transaction in online. Okay, so just you put your username and the password, just log in and activate your account. You just transact the details to deposit or withdrawal, or you have to transfer money from your account to another account. So all those things available in banking. Okay, so with this the main thing we are using front end and back end. So your transactions are all stored in the back end server. Back end is nothing but database. front end is Front end is the form. Front end is nothing but form. In that form you are going to give some values, it will store in the data. Okay, 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 take a note of it. This is called client server and entire database system. Sorry, client server database system. Okay, noted. Okay, fine. Okay. So entire database system has more than two tiers. So in client server architecture, there is only one server, but clients are more. Okay. In entire database system has more than two tiers. Okay. So additional tiers typically contain software referred to as middleware. Okay. So allows program code to be separate from the database. Code can be divided into any number of logical components. Okay. In you can see this diagram. So client server. So client just ask some requirements to the server. Server will respond to the client. Okay, you can take an example of Google search engine. Okay, in Google search engine you are going to search some word. So based on the word it will the links are displayed. Okay, in that is called a two-tier model, has just a client and a server relationship only. But in the entire model, first there is a client, on the other end there is a server. In between this there is a middleware. Middleware is nothing but software. Okay, includes middleware which contains additional programs used to connect to the client and the server. So this is a bridge between the client and server. When client requests to the middleware, then middleware also requests to the server, then the same thing will vice versa. Server will respond to the middleware and the middleware responds to the client. So the difference between entire and client server architecture is, in client server there are only two things, client and server. But in entire database system there is a new one called middleware. Middleware is just a bridge between the client and server. Okay, take a note of it. Entire database system. Yeah, entire. Yeah, suppose you can request some questions to the middleware. Okay, software. So when software will allow, you can see the option yes or no. Settings, you know settings. In mobile there is a settings. Okay, so as a server, I am going to allow the permission to the client whether they are viewing or not. So the permission is available in the server. Here the server will avail a permission in the middleware. If client request to the middleware, okay, whether this thing I am going to see, I am going to view, but the middleware asks to the server whether I am going to show this thing to the client. So if the server, this is not possible, so the server will not provide the correct thing. There is no view to the client, so the middleware does not respond to the client. So the middleware is nothing but software. You can take an example of settings. Yeah, we can use it. um, but we have to give some permissions in a software. In a program code you have to give some permissions, so whether the client will access the permission or not. Okay, so you have to give permissions. Then there is an option called on off. You can see in your mobile settings there is an on off button or allow permissions. So there is a default in default it is in the off session. So once the client requests the thing, so based on the code it will allow. So otherwise that thing is in disabled nature. That thing is in disabled nature. Based on code it will get affected. Okay, noted. Can we move on to next slide? Okay, so centralized versus distributed database systems. Centralized database system. Database is located on a single computer, such as a server or mainframe. Okay. So database is located on a single computer. Okay. Note this one, such as a server or mainframe. Okay. Suppose there is a small organization, they are maintaining a server. Uh, in the okay, in a small concern there are only two branches, one head office and two branches. All the data are stored in the server. Okay. Okay, this is one of the centralized database system. Okay, distributed database system. Data is physically divided among several computers connected by a network, but the database logically looks like it a single database. Yeah, distributed database system is very much useful because in your head office, okay, in your head office, data are available. Okay, the same data are available in another server. I mean, in another database engine. Okay, so what is the use of it? So once the data is lost in a particular server, we can get the same data in another server. So so based on this, we are going to classify these data and available these data in another server. Once you lost the data in particular server, we are not getting worried. So we can take these data from another server. So this is called a distributed database system. Data is physically divided and put it in several computers connected by a network. Okay, using a network here, network is I am using IP. IP is Internet Protocol address. Okay, so Internet Protocol is nothing but in every PC there is an IP address. In normally you can connect. Suppose you have two computers on your home. You can take an LAN. LAN is nothing but local area network cable. You just plug the cable from one computer port to another computer port, LAN port. So you can transfer the files from one computer to another computer using network. A network is nothing but here you can give the IP address, Internet Protocol address to the another computer. Once you put another computer IP address in your PC, so it will get all the information, I mean all the data from that computer to your computer. So this is the best thing for file sharing. Then data. So we can't use a pen drive or other USB devices. Instead of this, we can share a lot of files in a in low time, in less time. Okay. Okay. Take a note of it, centralized versus distributed database systems. Okay, noted. Okay. Okay. So this is a picture representation. Okay. So in a red color, okay, these are all servers. Okay. In black color, there is a red thing called a database. Okay. In your server, we can store all the data in this server. Okay. Black color machine is server. Okay. So centralized database. First, we take an example of centralized database. There is only one server. There is only one server. The databases are stored on a single server. Okay. Suppose I am a small concern. I am having only one head office and two branches. I am accessing data from my head office. Okay. This server is located in my concern. I mean, in my head office concern. Okay. So I am accessing this server information from two branches and also in my head office. Okay. So this is the example for a centralized database. Then distributed database. Okay. The data is divided among multiple databases stored on more than one server. though it acts as a single database to the users. Okay, so I'm using so I'm using a laptop. I'm using a PC. I'm using to view the information from one database, but the datas are available in both servers. The datas are available in both servers. So, in any server, I am going to access the datas. Suppose if the datas are lost in particular server, we are not getting worried. So all those datas are available in another server also. So this is called a data security. So this is one of the data security. Okay. So this is the best example for centralized database and also for distributed database. Okay. Data will be stored in both the distributed database. Okay, so that we can restore in case of any loss or crash the data. Right? Yeah, yeah, definitely. We have to take backup. Okay, there is another system called auto backup, so we can take backup for all the datas. Distributed database is nothing but so datas once the data is stored in both the servers. So in one server, if the data is lost, we can retrieve the data from another server. So normally we can take backup and store it in, in cloud. Okay, I mean in a small organization, they are not maintaining a cloud-oriented database. They are maintaining only offline database. So initially they are having only one server only. So they are taking backup. That is not a problem. But distributed database is nothing but your data is stored in another server also. Okay. 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 So we move on to MySQL installation. Okay. Wait a minute. I will show the steps you can follow. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone should follow the steps. I will show you. Okay, so okay, yeah. Wait a minute. I will show it. Okay, so 32-bit system can we do in Monster? Yeah, you can install. That is not a problem. Okay, so first step is you go to your this PC and right click your properties. Okay, you can see the system type, whether it is 64-bit operating system or 32-bit operating system. Okay, you can just follow the steps. You can just note down the steps and install MySQL on your PC. You just follow the steps. Your first step is you go to this PC, then right click, okay, properties, then check your system type, 64-bit operating system or 32-bit operating system. This is step one. Okay, noted. Okay, once you noted, you can intimate me. Okay, fine. So this is our step one. Okay, next step is you go and search. Okay, open your browser. Open your browser. Okay, in Google search engine, you can type examp download. Examp, examp download. So there is an option called examp download 32-bit. exam download 64-bit. Okay, so this is your step 2. Step 3, download exam. Okay, you can click this link. You can click this link, download exam. So here, exam, normally exam is used for PHP oriented applications. PHP is nothing but a hypertext preprocessor. Using PHP, we are creating web applications and also websites. So initially, XAMPP is used for PHP oriented applications. But in this XAMPP, MySQL, Apache server, and other integrations are available. So we are using XAMPP for our MySQL. Okay. So first step, you have to check your system type, 32 or 64-bit. Then in your Google search engine, search exam download, whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit. Okay, so that is your step 2. Step 3 is you just click the exam Windows page. You can get this page download. Okay, here there are so many versions are available. 7.4, 8.0, 8.1.6. You can just download here, download 64-bit. You can just click this button. Okay, here examp windows.exe file downloader. Exe is nothing but executable file. So this is your step 4. Okay, follow the steps. If anyone have any query or doubt, ask me. First note down the steps. After that, you installed on your PC. Once noted, intimate me. Yeah, you can download 8.1.6. That is not a problem. Very good. Okay. So step 1, check your configuration. Step 2, go to the browser and search exam download. Step 3, download your exam, which version you want. Then step 5, okay, I am going to this folder, downloaded location, file location. Okay. Once you downloaded, right click your executable file and give run as administrator and give run as administrator. Okay, I will say the steps because I already installed this example on my laptop. I just say the steps, you can follow these steps. Okay, so once you downloaded your exam.exe, you can run, you can give the option run as administrator, right click your executable file and give run as administrator option. They are asking, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? You can give yes. So this is your step 6. Okay, there is a warning important because an activated user control on your system, some functions example, you can give okay. You can give okay. Okay, then setup screen will come. Welcome to the exam setup wizard. You can give next. You can give next. Then next page is select components. Next page is select components. You can give next button. Okay. Then installation folder. Okay. You need not give any location. You need not give any location. You just give next button. Okay. You can't change the location. You can't change the path. Just give next button. Okay. Then move on to language screen. Give next button. Okay. Next screen is Bitnami for exam. Give next button. Okay. Installation. Installation starting. Installation starting. That's all. So this is the procedure you are going to install your MySQL on your laptop. Okay. So everyone installed and give you a message. Everyone installed and give you a message. Everyone. And show your screen also. Okay. Okay, everyone installed and show your screen. Okay, very good. Yeah, okay. Okay, now you start Apache. Yeah, very good. No, no, no. Yeah, that button. Yeah, correct. Then next, start MySQL. Enough. Yeah, okay, okay. No, no. Yeah, come here. Yeah, click this button. Shell. Third one. Here. Yeah, okay. Enough. Just click the shell button. It will open as a terminal window. MySQL shell window. Okay. So just to share. Okay. Once you installed, take a screenshot and share in chat. Okay, everyone. Once you installed, take a screenshot and shared. You can share this. Wait a minute. You can share this screen. Wait a minute. Okay, you can share this screen. Okay. So we want this screen. Once you installed, okay. 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 Anyone have any issue? Everyone installed? Is there any issue? Ask me. Show your screen. Okay. So completing the exam setup wizard. Finish. You can give finished. This is the final step. Okay. Okay. Then automatically exam control panel window will come. So this is nothing but settings. Okay, so we have to start a server. Once you started the server only, we are going to access the data. I mean, we are going to create database, create tables, inserting data, all those things we are doing only when we start this server only. Okay. Yeah, okay. Vidyasagar, yeah, are you installed? Ilakya installed? Okay, you show your screen. Okay, very good. Yeah, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, you just click exam control panel. Yeah, exam control. Yeah, right click. Okay, open. Exam control panel window will come or not? No, wait a minute. Yeah, you close your window. You close your window. Okay, you go to start menu. Yeah, no, no, yeah, till installation is not completed. Wait, 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 wait. Okay, so installation is not completed. So once it completed, setup complete window will come. Once it completed, setup complete window will come. Okay, once you installed example, just go to start menu and type example. That's all. Give open. So it will come like this. Okay, we have to, so wait a minute, we have to now start. Now the server is in stop position. Server here, server is Apache server, then MySQL. Okay, we require these first two only. Okay, so once Apache you have to start, then MySQL you have to start. Okay, then you have to go to shell prompt. So once you click the shell prompt, this exam for Windows terminal will come. So okay, so up to this installation and server starting procedure will complete. Okay. So everyone to this procedure. Okay. Okay, very good. Everyone installed, because on our next session, I'm going to give some queries. So everyone have to work it out. So installation is very, very much important. If installation is not done effectively, we can't do the next step. Okay. Okay. Just to give message, everyone installed. Okay. Give a message, done installation, or installation is done correctly. Very good. Yeah, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. This is enough. This is enough. There is some procedure we are going to create database. So I will tell on our next session. So this is enough. Okay, very good. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You installed. Okay, good. Okay, okay, good. Fine. So on our next session, we move on to queries. Okay. So in this terminal, we are going to do queries, and also we are using a workbench also. So I will explain all those things on our next session. Okay. If anyone have any queries, yeah, yeah, I will tell. I will tell on our next session. GUI. GUI is nothing but graphical user interface mode. We will see it in our next session. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we will meet on our next session.